Whoa, we got a new bow. Hey, Bloomerinos, we're getting ready to work with these two ribbons. We're gonna make a beautiful, natural looking bow that we're gonna use on a particular project, but the good news is this bow can go on almost anything. So come on in, I'm gonna show you how. So I've got two ribbons and they're both here in this natural kind of burlap tan color, which just kind of coordinates with everything. Anytime you want that natural vibe, this is some of my go-to ribbons. So I'm gonna start off here with my 2.5 inch ribbon. In our design, we wanna have a long tail on it. So I'm gonna go all the way out to 20 inches. And then this is going to go right to the center of my bow maker. And I'm gonna give that a twist. And the neat thing is I'm gonna cut this at an angle just to kind of come in from the right. That way that this is going that way and pointing down. And then I'm gonna come back in and make my loop. So I made my first tail on this side, I twisted it, and now I'm making my loop. And I want this one to be about 6 inches, and I'm gonna twist again. One more at 6, and then I'm gonna scrunch it down. Now I wanna make sure those are nice and loopy. It's really important for the look that I want when we're all finished, that it stays all that motion in the loop. And I'm gonna cut this one at the opposite angle. Now I'm gonna come in now with a couple of loops of my open weave. So it's just really easy to mix these together. And we'll start and cut this side at an angle too, or you can leave it straight either way. This one cuts where it's gonna have a little bit of openness, but that's no big deal. It's really kind of pretty. So I'm gonna take it, have that one be just as long as that last one, 20 inches, and then I'm gonna twist. And now we're gonna go a little bit shorter at 5 inches on either side. And we're gonna do 2 on either side. And you'll notice I'm gonna keep that nice and loose, nice and loose. Good strong twist, but nice and loose here on the actual loops. Oh, isn't that beautiful? So this is a very, very simple bow, great for beginners. Really easy to use the bow maker here too, to hold it. You can make this all in your hands also, but when you have the bow maker, it just holds everything for you, makes it that much easier. And I'm gonna cut this one at the opposite angle, kind of coming in. Now, let's get in there and let's take this off our bow maker. Like I said, it's a simple bow and you can do it. Now you can mix any colors you wanted to build this up, but you can see it's the same palette. The same color on the back as the front, and it gives it all that cute depth. So I'm gonna get that somewhat tight, not all the way tight. And then now we're gonna start fluffing this dude up. And that means we are going to go ahead and make sure everybody is sitting upward, okay? And then I'm gonna take and make sure my tails are coming down too, because that's important for this bow. And I want you to add a cable tie to the back. And that one will be where we're gonna attach it. You can put a wire back there too. I just use cable ties. They can get really tight. So I find that very beneficial when you're creating bows or doing some floral designing. I'm gonna trim that off. And the next thing is I like to finish out the center. And on this one, I'm gonna use the solid ribbon in the center. So I'll pull that off to the side here. And we'll just get a little strip of it. Aim for about 10 inches to 12 inches. It just makes it so much easier. And I'll just take this strip off and I'll leave that other strip on my roll. So my next bow, if I need a strip, I've got it ready to rock and roll. Now to finish my center, I don't want those rough edges, so I'm gonna take and just fold those to the middle, get a nice little finished piece like this, and then I'm gonna run that down the center. And it keeps that really nice and neat looking in the middle. You see how pretty? It's so polished and finished. You're gonna love that. All right, Bloomerinos, if you wanna make bows just like this, you've gotta come join us. We teach this in higher level bows, multiple layers, multiple ways to learn dimension. Every week in design school, whenever we have a new bow on a project, I teach you step by step how to make it. And the neat thing is when you join our class, you get access to an entire portal full of bow making recipes and designs. So you can learn how to make them not only with a bow maker, but also by hand, and you learn when to use them and what kind of tails are effective in each design when you're using them. So we'd love to have you in design school. Come on over to Khalid'sDesignSchool.com or head over to WreathTeacher.com, because I'd love to be your wreath teacher and show you to make beautiful, beautiful bows like this and floral designs every week, and you can do it too. Okay, Bloomerinos, I'll see you in design school for more bow making fun. You gotta come join us.